This week's episode of Extra Time Unlocked sibheke second round offer a season for ama-teams ukuthi ke what can we expect njengoba amanye ke aqalile abhifa their squad.
Yeah, baqale kahle kakhulu after such a long time, and I think they're also inspired by their Nedbank success.
I-target yethu kule season mkabadeli ibithi sizowina indebe ezimbili bese siba ku top 3 league.
It's all about hard work, it's all about dedication, it's all about giving opportunities by merit to players who deserve,
Welcome to Extra Time Unlocked ikamusimtho akadladla. Well, it's a new year 2026 nanamhlanje ke it's the first episode ka 2026 nala sobheka khona ke ama-team. In this week's episode of Extra Time Unlocked sibheke second round offer a season for ama-teams ukuthi ke what can we expect njengoba amanye ke aqalile abhifa their squad. But ngifuna siqale la ngegame eBetway Premiership njengoba iKaizer Chiefs sikwazile ukuthi win 1-0 against iGolden Arrows, their first game of a season. And I spoke to Siphiwe Shabalala, who believes ukuthi the second round season will be a defining period for iKaizer Chiefs, and uTopa believes ukuthi ke iChiefs ke must show consistent ukuze ikwazi ukuthi ke kuma games amakhulu ikwazi ukuthi ke iwawine. And he also add ukuthi pressure will always be there, especially for iKaizer Chiefs nama expectations nje akhona, but he insists ukuthi support and also players mayibambani teamwork can also do better for iKaizer Chiefs this season.
Yeah, baqale kahle kakhulu after such a long time, and I think they're also inspired by their Nedbank success, and it was Coach Nabi's second season. Usually when the coach comes in a new team, it's very difficult because he has to understand how the team plays. He's got his own philosophy, and he wants the players to buy into his philosophy. So it's a process, and for him, to go through that and be rewarded and reward the club as well with the Nedbank Cup. After such a a long period of not winning anything. I think 10-year drought. It was remarkable, and it gets even more difficult as well in the second season because the expectations are high, and they started very well. I think they won 3 out of 3. They drew against Sundowns, which I felt that they should have won the game. And it's not bad now. Yes, they lost and then they drew again. But however, if you look at the Chiefs from 2 seasons ago or from a season ago, comparing it to this current Chiefs, there's massive progress, and I think they're on the right track in terms of points allocation, and the gap is not that big. So they still have a chance, and they're still in it. It's always difficult, especially for Chiefs, because of one, the identity of the club, the philosophy of the club. So at Kaizer Chiefs, all the coaches, if I may say, that who came to the club, they came with their own philosophy. So when he leaves with that. The new coach, he comes in, he brings his own philosophy. So it's a struggle for players, right? So if you look at a team like Sundowns, right? Whoever comes to Sundowns, they buy into the club's philosophy because there's identity already. They've got their own style of play. So at Chiefs, the coach that came, he was implementing that, and the players were starting to get, used to that. And on the contrary, it gives other players an opportunity now that did not play under that coach to step in. So it works in both ways, especially for players. Some will be happy that they'll get a chance, under the new leadership of the coaches. Some will be unhappy that they got the best. The previous coach got the best out of them.
Asibuye size la ekhaya. When you look at i-setup yamaZulu since uchairman uSandile Zungu took over i-ownership yoSuthu, did indicate ukuthi kubona kubalulekile to have certain players kwi-setup yeBafana Bafana, where we saw the players the likes of Veli Motwa was part of i-setup yesquad, and also he emphasized ukubaluleka koSuthu ukuthi liqede ku-top 4. And I spoke to uPro Philane from amaZulu, who outlined ama-ambitions team this time around, and also sisele nama-cup out 2 okuyi-Nedbank Cup kanjalo ne-league. uSuthu lona lizohamba luze lifike phi?
I-target yethu kule season mkabadeli ibithi sizowina indebe ezimbili bese siba ku-top 3 kwi-league. Ngoba into ebalekile kakhulu ukuthatha i-team siyibuyisele back to continental football. So kulama cup akhona between i-Carling Cup ne-Nedbank Cup, sonke siyazi ukuthi i-Nedbank Cup iyona ekunikeza an alternative option yokuthi uqualify for CAF games. And i-MTN8 we wanted to win it ngayo yonke indlela ngoba besazi ukuthi okwewina kwethu yona izosivundulela bonke abalandeli bethu nasebakhathala nasebekhulile nasebelahla ithemba ukuthi masinqoba yona mhlawumbe lizovuka ithemba lizovuseleleka kabusha uthando. So ukuthina bekuyenye yemakhapha besiyitarget kakhulu. Nakho ke asisakwazanga ke ukuthi siyinqobe. Sesiyazi ke manje ukuthi i-Carling Cup na kanjani yenye yemncintiswano ofanele siyinqobe noma kanjani. I-Nedbank Cup ke is non-negotiable ukuthi ngempela kufanele size sifike kwamanqamu kona. Possibly siwine ngoba we want to win it for our supporters as well. So kuthina i-plan clear wena mkabadeli ukuthi we need to take a team back to continental football, and lapho is non-negotiable. Nomqeqeshi mayekhuluma nama players akakhuluma indaba yokuthi thina sizo-add ama numbers sizoklephela i-Sundowns ukuthi izowina i-league noma i-Pirates izo-challenge njani. Uthi nathi we must be counted among ama team that are challenging for the league title. We must be counted amongst ama team that have a chance of winning i-league. So ukuthi asiqalanga ngendlela besifisa uqala ngayo, besifisa ukuthi by this time sizodlala umdlalo sidlale sino 6 point, but akusenzekanga sidlala sino 3. So half kalo 6 lo is better than nothing ngoba last season at this stage uzokhumbula nawe ukuthi 4 games in a row sasishanga iqanda sisu number 16 kwilog la kwafika khona ucoach Atazwane nocoach Kanu. So kuthina iplan injalo nje mkabadeli, i-team kumele ibuyele ku-continental football, i-team kufanele iwine isicoco, Nedbank Cup kumele ibe ku-top 3 ukuze abalandeli bethu bezoba nawo le confidence esinayo nathi kuma players na kwi-team as a whole.
Well, sobona ukuthi uSuthu lizokwazi ukuthi liqhubeke la ligcine khona makuphela ke season with the under leadership ka coach Arthur Wakazwane. Angeke sikuphikise ukuthi Orlando Pirates iqale kahle ke this season, and we've seen nakhona ama games abalekile abakwazile ukuthi bawine, and also we see the changes. Team umbekezeli Mbokazi uhambile, and ke manje sekuyisikhathi amanye ama players to take over ke la kade egcine khona uMbokazi with a new coach coming in ne-depth ekhona esquadini. I sit down no Brighton wakamhlongo nala isichazele khona ukuthi setup ya Orlando Pirates, what can we expect ke kule second round of the season njengoba beqede i-first half behleli phezulu.
Maybe if I might sound, I don't want to sound biased or anything, right? But Upadre did an incredible job with the team, how he transformed the team, the winning mentality and so forth, especially reminding everyone what it feels to being happy people. You know, that's what he did. And I think now, with that being said, it's being instilled within everyone who's associated to the team, knowing that we have this winning culture, right? You know what is expected of you as soon as you don that black and white jersey. So coming to this upcoming season, I don't think the coach is going to have a difficult time. Number one, I was so happy to see him being appointed, given the fact that he did quite well. He did quite well with Marumo Gallants, but not only Marumo. He did so well with AS Vita. You know, with limited resources. So it shows that this is one guy who knows wherever he goes, he's going to knuckle down, put in the work. He believes in his strategies. He believes in his methodology of working, you know, philosophy. But one thing I picked up about him, I also had these one-on-one interactions with him. He's a great guy. He's very humble. He's very modest. He's all about hard work. He's all about dedication. He's all about giving opportunities by merit to players who deserve, you know. And he works very well with his staff. I think those are the things that we tend to take lightly. We see a lot of European coaches coming in, or, you know, North African coaches coming in and saying, no, I want to bring in my entire technical team. this is one guy, every team he went to, he goes alone.
Yeah.
And then he works with people that he finds there. So this is a person who comes in to say, I'm here to build relationships. I'm here to build winning formulas as well. And I'm here to work with what I have, with the limited resources he got at Vita, limited resources he got at Marumo Gallants.
Yeah.
He turned Marumo Gallants into a force to be reckoned with. You go to Bloom now. Remember, we beat Marumo Gallants 8-1 Orlando, and then fast forward a couple of months after, Shah 2, and then you're like, what's happening with this guy?
Yeah.
So great guy, man, and I'm looking forward to see what he unleashes because of his track record. He has played the game at the highest level. He played in the EPL. He played in the Ligue A in France as well. So this is a person who understands players' mentality and also knows how to work with people. So I'm happy to see, and I'm excited. He gave some of the youngsters, their platform to play. Like Nemtajela Masindi, he gave him the opportunity to play. So this is a guy that says, if you get the opportunity, you're gonna play. If you work hard, you're gonna play. You're gonna. So if you seize that opportunity as well, it's gonna give you the platform to flourish. So we're looking forward to this season.
Well, angesiqede singakhulumanga neteam efana neMamelodi Sundowns dominating nakhona kwi-league over the past 8 years, and also if you look at iMamelodi Sundowns, ipedigree abanayo competing kwi-African competition okwi-CAF Champions League and also being part of i-Club World Cup makuphela isizini edlule. And I sit down with the players like Brilliant Khuzwayo, and I asked him, and he believes ukuthi ke iMamelodi Sundowns has raised the bar kakhulukazi kuyona i-league. We saw kwi-first game yayo season debutant akwazile ukuthi abe man of the match and score amanye. So kubalulekile ke leyo depth kuyona iMamelodi Sundowns, and also yini ke kuzomele bayenze manje iMamelodi Sundowns, making sure ukuthi bayakwazi ukuthi ke bawin i-league, bavimbe yona futhi Orlando Pirates ukuthi ingabafici.
I think credit must be given to Mamelodi Sundowns for actually achieving all of this.
Yeah.
They've really shaped or changed the football understanding, and the South Africa putting much more respect to South Africa.
Yeah.
That's I'll give them that credit. That is one of the professional things I could give you about Mamelodi Sundowns. They've got top players. Bafana fit offer one. If you see even the heights, I'm a player at the Sundowns at all. If you remember our eras, the era or Brian Baloy or Dr. Kuman, they had the height. Most of the teams that we have asina heights, and you cannot compete in players anganai heights in Africa or ufuna win the league. Hence, Masnegi Sundowns in position here, they've did really done well in terms of creating the best football in South Africa, but that doesn't change that they are a small team.
Why? Because they are a big team. Well, thank you so much for joining us namhlanje kwi Extra Time Unlocked. Lalelake, go to our Gagasi FM app under Rewind. Ila uzothola khona ki podcast A2 and also on our Gagasi FM YouTube channel. Asibonga kakhulu for being part of the Extra Time Unlocked. Siyabuya futhi next week.